NFL Week 2 is here, and the Minnesota Vikings are holding their home opener in downtown Minneapolis as we speak. After a thrilling come-from-behind victory this past Monday, J.J. McCarthy and company are looking for a 2-0 start to 2025 on Sunday Night Football. After a rough 45 minutes of the game Monday night in Chicago, the Vikings scored 21 points in the fourth quarter to walk out of Soldier Field 1-0 on the season. Justin Jefferson in that game caught McCarthy's first career touchdown, but also was the intended target for his welcome to the NFL moment, a pick six early in the third quarter. Jefferson took responsibility for that play and credits his fellow JJ for his response.
Mostly on me on that play. I'm just happy that JJ really didn't think about it too much. JJ was on to the next play, on to having better plays come up, didn't really focus on the negative plays that were there. So it's really kudos to him to really put that play behind him and really move forward. As a captain of this team, as the best receiver in the league, I got to detail my things up better.
Looking to build off that strong fourth quarter performance in Minnesota, currently trailing Atlanta 15-6 with about 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. At last check, it was 9-6 Atlanta at the half with all field goals. In the third, Atlanta adding another. And J.J. McCarthy, he's got an interception and a fumble so far in this one. We'll have post-game content on our website and social media pages after the game. Following this game, the Vikings will remain at home next week when they welcome in the Cincinnati Bengals. In the WNBA, the playoffs kicked off Sunday, and the top seed in the West, Minnesota Lynx, opened with a dominant 29-point victory over the Golden State Valkyries. Nafisa Collier led all scorers with 20 points in the win. Game 2 of this best-of-3 series is Wednesday night in San Jose, California. Taking a look back at the weekend in college football, the NDSU Bison held their home opener versus Southeast Missouri State. Aaron Walling has more from the Fargo Dome.
It was a pretty good homecoming for NDSU as they took on Southeast Missouri State here at the Fargo Dome. With over 17,000 fans in attendance, the atmosphere was electric in Fargo, and Cole Payton lived up to the hype in his first start at the Dome. The senior quarterback had 348 yards passing, which is third most in program history. He threw for 4 touchdowns on the day as the top-ranked Bison dominated with the 41-14 win over SEMO. Here's Peyton on how the offense did on Saturday.
I think we're pretty good. We do a lot of things. Shout out to Coach Larson, putting us in the right position at the right time and us just going and execute. But the beauty of it is there are plays out there to be made. I wish I had some plays back today. I wish, the offense had some plays back. And that's the beauty of it is we've got so much more to improve on and go to work and get better at.
Defensively, Code Green were able to get to the Redhawks quarterbacks 4 times on Saturday, including a sequence in the first quarter where Donovan Woolen had a thunderous hit on a running back and then a blindside sack. But while NDSU dominated another foe on the field, there were areas where the Bison struggled. They went 2 of 10 on third down, along with multiple penalties. Here's head coach Tim Polasek on his reaction to the struggles.
Last week's performance on third down wasn't very good either, so we need to get that cleaned up. 7 penalties for 75 yards is far too many, and it's too many regardless of what they were. We need to be much better.
And some added history for NDSU. This is their 200th win here at the Fargo Dome. Reporting in Fargo, Aaron Walling, KVRR Sports.
NDSU is off this week before returning to the field September 17th, hosting South Dakota. Meanwhile, in Missoula, Montana, it was deja vu for North Dakota, losing another heartbreaker on the road. Similar to week 1 at Kansas State, UND held leads throughout this game, Nodak leading by 9 in the final frame, but number 5 Montana prevailing, scoring the game's final 10 points. With the loss, North Dakota drops to 2-1 on the year. Head coach Eric Schmidt shared his thoughts post-game.
We just didn't execute down the stretch off it. I thought our guys got rattled. At a few plays there, there's no excuses at the end. We got to do a way better job there of being able to close out a football game and the clock management and things like that at the end of the first half, not being able to get out of bounds and things like that. It just piled up on us and kept them in the game. So we got to do a way better job of handling those situations end of half, end of game, because it's come up twice now for us, and we ain't been able to close them out.
UND returns home this week to host Valparaiso. We'll hear from the team on Monday. Most up-to-date Vikings still trailing by 9, about 6 minutes to go. Again, we'll have post-game content on our socials after the game.